Hey guys, my name is ROBB PARK, PDJ number 109863, currently 916 rated, sponsored by Dragon Disc Golf Club. Let's check out what's in my bag. Start with the putters up here. Start with my throwing putters. I like to throw a lot of putters off the tee, so I keep 3 in the bag. Start with the least stable. It's an old beat up D-line P2, 2-ring mold. I love this thing, just pops up flat, rides right all the way, never really finishes left. Next up in stability, we've got P-line P2, the original Eagle stamp. I don't know if this is the Imperial Eagle or what, just the old grippy P-line. This one's a little bit more stable than that D-line. It'll go straight, but it'll actually come back left at the end. And then first run S-line P3X. I used to throw the AVR X3 and the Zone, and this kind of replaced those for me. It's not quite as overstable as the Zone, but hopefully this Mania releases something for us real soon here. And then putting putters, I'm putting with 2 of the bottom stamped Glow P-line P2s, just one of the many similarities that you'll see between me and Max's bag here.
Go for it.
So we're out here at hole 5, Expo Park, Denver, Colorado. I'll get into my mid-ranges here real quick. Bagging 4 mid-ranges right now. 2 of them are very new to the bag. Start with least stable, go to most overstable. Least stable, Color Glow 5502 run, Claw Marks MD3. One of my favorite runs, MD3. Probably my favorite run, MD3, honestly. This one's just been in the bag for years. Probably my oldest disc in my bag, to be honest with you. It's been in there for at least 2 years. Throw it on a hyzer, pops up, rides right, lands flat. Love that guy. Not great in headwinds, but what mid-ranges are. I got an old 5503 run, flat top one, not one of the domey ones. Got a nice huck die on there, makes it go farther. This one's a little bit straighter, not quite as understable as that one, but definitely not overstable by any means, just nice and straight. And this is brand new to the bag. I literally just threw my first throw with it a couple holes ago. The Simon Lizotte Shadow Titan Forge Method. I've thrown the Method before, but this Forge plastic seems to be just a little bit more overstable, which is kind of what I was looking for, something between my MD3s and this new guy. I was bagging the flat top factory store Glow Gators for years. And these guys just came out the not so swirly run at MD5. Just goes a little bit farther, is a little bit more glide, pops up and just goes. I'm loving this thing. That's all my mid-ranges I'm bagging right now.
So what is the first disc you've ever had?
First disc I ever bought for myself was a Champion Groove. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Champion Groove. I just got into the sport. My buddy Jeff had a Destroyer, and that was a 12-speed. And I went to I got Dick's Sporting Goods or Play It Again or something, and they had a Groove, and that was a 13-speed. So I was like, I'm gonna crush Jeff, and that was not the case. All right, here we're gonna check out the my fairways right now. I got 3 molds that I'm throwing, or 4, I think actually. We'll find out in a second here. Least stable to most stable. I throw a 6th run C-Line FD, the Lizotte stamp. I just like these ones that just pop up straight. You can get them to go to the right if you want. They're not super flippy. I used to bag a D-Line FD for understable roller, stuff like that. Didn't get enough use, and I find these 6th runs, you can get over on them a little bit more easily. I'm bagging a new Jackal run swirly FD. This isn't the swirliest one in the bunch, but they fly great. It's just a tick more stable than that 6th run. You can still get over on it, get it to go pretty straight, but it has a little bit more of a dependable finish to the left. And then the classic 2nd run FD. This one's a 172 flat, super stiff. These are just great for the wind. Still got all the glide of an FD, but with a much more reliable finish to the left at the end. If you don't know, get yourself a 2nd run FD. And then I'm bagging 1 Primal Run Instinct. I just like it. It flies a lot like the 2nd run FD. It's a little less stable, and I'm not going to be quite as mad if I lose that one. Next, we're going to go to, I got 2 PDs in the bag. There you go, bag. I got an old swirly Pendrun S-Line. This one's 171. It's a little bit less stable, for a PD. I just like this one that pops up flat. It'll ride to the right a little bit before, you know, that nice dependable PD finish. And then I'm bagging a first run PD. It's a nice double stamp I got from my buddy Ethan. It's my favorite disc ever made ever is the first run PD. You just really crank on these. They'll go over to the right a little bit for you, but then just always finishing back left no matter what the wind. First run PDs, get yourself a first run PD. And then also I got a Glow C-Line CD2 in the bag. This is kind of like my understable PD, I guess I kind of use this one for. It's a little bit faster, but I like this for, you know, stuff that the S-Line's not really good for. It's a little too stable. Doesn't see a lot of action, but when you need it, it's a good disc to have. Next is the FD, or FD3. I mean, I'm only bagging 2 FD3s right now. I got the Luster FD3. It's nice and straight. Definitely, probably the least stable version of the FD3, I think, besides the color glows, those new color glows. I love the Luster. It's just it's good for 4 hands. It just pops up straight. Nice, dependable finish. And then I'm bagging a Doombird 3. It's another awesome run. I was bagging the flat top Lizotte second runs, but it's the same kind of thing with these as that Instinct. They're similar enough of a flight, and I'm not going to be quite as mad if I put one in the drink. All right, out here, hole 17. I'll finish up here, show you guys what I'm throwing for high speeds. Throwing 3 cloud breakers right now. 2 169. These are both 169 second runs. Was my favorite run until the 4th runs came out. Those are amazing. But these second run cloud breakers, the first run after the prototype run, they're a little flippier. They just get up to straight and they just go. These are just anything over 400. And the other cloud breaker is one of the new 4th run, the latest run. Super pop top. This thing just wants to go forever. Highs are flipped to flat, rides over to the right, finishes like a cloud breaker should. I'm loving this run. Probably going to pick up a few more of those. And then 2 opposite ends of the spectrum here. I've got the Discmania Enigma, so the new distance driver in their Evolution line. Kind of sits somewhere between, I'd say, a DDX and a DD3 in stability. Definitely not super flippy, but definitely not going to throw this one in a headwind. And then super duper pop top PD2. This is for when I need absolute max distance and then come back to the left, you know, over water or something where I just know I need to get back to the left. Nothing's going to get left like a PD2.
So if you were to play around with 3 other people, anybody, pros, friends, whatever, who would you play with?
Whew, that's a tough one. I'd have to say Steady Ed. Gotta, you know, guy invented the game. I'd like him to see how far it's come, you know, not that I'm necessarily the guy to show him, but it'd be nice to play with that guy. Probably Simon Lizotte. I'd love to. I've watched him play a few times. I'd love to be able to just pick his brain a little bit. That'd be a good one. And I'd probably say old school hockey temper Nico LaCastro. Honestly, I'd love to see that. I play a lot like that with the fiery passion, aka punching a tree until your hand breaks. But I think it'd be good. I'd like to pick his brain too to see how he gets through that adversity. I think that that'd do me some good.
And then if you want to tell us a little bit about your bag.
Bag itself, Pound Octothorpe, best bag in the business in my opinion. I had this one custom made beginning of last season. Fits everything I could possibly need and some. I love this thing. Shout out to Pound, great bag. Thanks guys. Real quick, just want to say thanks to Dragon Disc Golf Club for sponsoring me for 2020. Gonna make playing those tournaments a little bit easier. Shout out to Discmania for making best plastic on earth, and shout out to Pound for making this amazing bag. Thanks, Drop Zone Disc Golf. See you guys soon.